Hey everybody, it's your friend Kevin, and this is your vibe of the day. All right, I hope you're well. I hope you're in good spirits. I hope you're relaxed, healthy, wealthy, and all of those good things. Let's get right to today's message. And here we go. We have Radha. I wonder if you can see that. Here you can. Radha is the soul flame of Krishna. This is the Hindu goddess, and basically the message says that behind every strong man there is a strong woman, and the message here is to rediscover the lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony with yourself, and divine healing. So Radha represents the divine feminine. She represents the part of ourselves that perhaps we keep hidden or we keep under wraps, that sensual part, that expressive part, that divine feminine part. No matter whether you're a man or a woman, there is this softness, there's this sensuality, there's this artisticness, there's this beauty that's part of our soul nature to be balanced and in harmony. And oftentimes when we're in the throes of physical world, the mundane going to and fro and having and getting and doing and all those action based activities, we lose the sight of being soft and playful and fun and expressive and artistic. So whether you've got the need to read poetry or write or paint or draw or make jewelry, or even just going and seeing something of the feminine nature, just rediscover those parts of yourself that perhaps you've forgotten. Radha also is, her message also comes with relationship harmony. So this also talks about reconnecting, rekindling, and working on relationships. If you're in one, if you're going through challenging times with one, know that the relationship with yourself, the love that you have within yourself, will shine outward and can actually fortify and reinforce the relationships you have with others, whether that's with a partner, a lover, a child, or even a good friend. This comes as a way to say you are who you are, and you are an individual part of yourself, and what you bring to the relationship is something different. This also can be a message for those who are experiencing perhaps a little bit of a loss in relationship, whether that be a physical leaving of the soul, in which case it creates a grieving process in those that are left, or whether it means that you perhaps have hit a bumpy patch. This message comes, Radha comes, bring in her energy, the divine feminine energy, and use it to heal those wounds, to reconnect, and to bring a softness to what feels frayed or fraught. Anyway, let's get to today's message of the day from Melody Beatty's book. Incidentally, the cards I'm using are from Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray with images from Lily Moses. I like to give credit for the tools I'm using and the things I'm bringing to the table. Perhaps they inspire you to choose. If you like the images or you like the messages they get, perhaps they inspire you to choose and get a deck for yourself. I could probably do references below in the below the video once I learn how to do that. All right, so we're going on to December 2nd. Learn to visualize your path. Learn to visualize what you would like to see happen in your life. Use your mind and your imagination in connection with your heart to create a picture of the future. Visions can help create our future and guide us down the path. If we have a picture of where we're going, it will help us know where we when we get there. It will help us know we're on track. At times, we find ourselves easily using our imagination to create a clear picture. We can see ourselves doing something in a particular way, comfortably functioning in a particular situation. We can see how we're working. We can see how what we're working on is going. We can see ourselves living in a particular place, working at a particular job, or vacationing at that special spot. We know clearly what we want. Other times our vision may not be as clear. We not we may only we may have only a few vague ideas about how a thing or place will look. We need to focus our attention and create a clear picture that we can see. Making a list of all we know about what we'd like it to be also helps. Other times we may be completely in the dark without a clue about where we're going. That doesn't mean we can't get there or that there is no place for us to go. It means that we need to ask God, the universe, to help us become clear on what would be good. Clear enough so we can recognize the answers when they come. Learn to use your imagination to create the life you want. Take time at the beginning to develop a vision, an idea about what you want. Visualize how you would like things to be. Then let your visions guide you where you need to go. So this is very much law of attraction. And the law of attraction is exactly that. When you manifest using your imagination, and in this case with this message, the divine feminine, that's the part of our third eye center, the part that controls creative visualization. And when we exercise those gifts that we have, that we bring here from the other side, we get to see clearly not just how we'd like things to be, but what could possibly be stopping it. Creative visualization and the law of attraction works based on what your heart space is saying, what your inner desires are. The ego is the part that gets in the way. I like to look at myself when I get this desire for something and it begins to really marinate and I feel like, oh yeah, this would feel good. My ego stands in the way and says, really, doesn't make you feel good. And it's this doubting Thomas part. The other part to it also is, if what you desire and if what you want and if you want to create is for your highest good, it's likely going to take a stronger hold than if it's not necessarily for your highest good. And in those instances, the ego can help. The ego can actually quickly point out the pitfalls of getting it, of having it, of are you sure this is what you really want? Should you be doing this at this time? They're not necessarily blocks, they're just considerations, things to think about. In the same consideration, you can also work out problems and issues that may have arisen when you've tried to do something similar before. If you have been insecure about your own abilities, these considerations can help you move past it, to give you the confidence to say, well, that was then, this is now, and I'm in a different place. And then you get a free pass. That weight of being in the different place, being in a stronger place, can get you closer to your desires. We've all come here to sift and sort and get and have this great, blissful, loving life. And these incremental lessons, the getting, the not getting, the remembering, the awakening, the lifting, the vibrating, all of these things that are moving us forward in a divine space, in a divine type of way, they take little steps because we have to undo what we've been doing. And I hope this makes sense. All right, until next time, lots of love. Bye.